the final region. At least according to how I've done this series, because I started with Gen 9, now we're here at Gen 8. You already know what's going on, so no need to further explain. I also went ahead and made that F tier instead of doing it in real time, because there is definitely F tier Pokemons in this generation. So let's get started. But right off the bat, Hooky goes in S tier. If you know me, you know how much I love this thing. Grookey Hyperbonk is my signature emote for a reason. I love that thing, at least on Discord and Twitch. Super fun. I love it. It's just a monkey that beats things. All right? No more to be said. But on the other hand, Thwacky, not as cute. I also don't like going from green to yellow. It's, I don't know. It could have had a better color, I guess. The stick, like the sticks in the hair to hold the hair or whatever, that's neat, but it's also just kind of doing the same thing Grookey did. Then Rillaboom, I guess it's alright. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I wish it didn't have the stupid drum gimmick. I wish they went in a totally different direction, but they decided Pokemon needed jobs, so who am I to judge? Then we got Score Buddy. Tis alright. I'm gonna put it in C tier, probably above Thwacky. Reboot? Not bad, not bad. Probably goes in the B tier. And then Cinderace, I guess Unite kind of made me, or had it grow on me a little bit. At least, like, again, Pokemon when not developed by Game Freak really do get to show their, what they're all about. Any other Pokemon that isn't Game Freak, they just get to actually do their thing, which is crazy, considering the potential this series has. Nonetheless, Sobble, B tier. That looks alright. Drizzile? Ew. This is definitely like a very icky middle form. In a series where middle forms are almost always icky, this one really takes the cake. I do not like it in the slightest. I'll probably put it in a D here, though. I think F is really deserved for, like, the ones I really hate. And then Inteleon, it's way too skinny. I think it's, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, the secret agent vibe is cool, but man, you gotta give me more than what you got. Or you gotta give me more than what it is you gave me. I don't know why I'm mincing words right now. It feels very hard to talk and actually come up with unique things to say. Nonetheless, Squovit. I actually like the little guy. He gets to go into B tier. I actually like him enough to maybe put him like, nah. He gets to go right there for now. Greedent, I also like it. It's got like a big bushy beard, but that's alright. Gets to go in the B tier too. If I had to make a choice of like any regional rodent, Squovit and Greedent, definitely my choice. And the regional bird is cool too. Rookidee gets to go in the A tier. I like it a lot. It's got big eyes. It kind of reminds me of like a Gen 1 Pokemon almost. Like it's there. You can see like the Gen 1 influence, especially in like the eye region. I know it's still got like a bunch of recent design motifs, like a lot of circles and whatnot. Circles and pointed edges, but still pretty cool. Middle form, don't remember what it's called. Also pretty decent. Nice shade of blue. Keeps the red eye thing going. Yeah, not bad at all. Good color scheme too. In fact, I might actually put it like up here. And then finally, Corviknight also gets that A from me. Big old bulky bird knight. It's cool. Also has a pretty cool in-game lore of being a taxi. which is interesting, but hey. This thing, Nerdbug, down there. Thing? Dotler? Is that what it's called? I don't know. This thing. It's probably better than Teleon. And then, oh, I forget what this one's called, but it's actually pretty cool. And I really like its Mega form. I mean, not Mega form, it's Gigantamax form, which we'll get to eventually in the video. We got a lot to cover. Not bad. I'm going to put it up there. Thing. Small thief fox. Not bad. I don't really like its face that much. There we go. I do like the tail, how it's used for like bagging stuff. It looks like, you know, it would like scoop something into its tail. And then Feeble. Sorry, Mike. It goes to C tier too. Probably at the top. There we go. Gossifleur. I like it. It's a neat little mon thing, flower. Eldegoss, however, kind of ugly. I know it's a big old cotton spore, but it needs to go like down here. Yeah, I don't know. The cotton spore not really doing it for me. Sheepmon Wooloo? Classic. Very lovely. Just a big old sheep. Big old poofy sheep. Unfortunately, this one doesn't quite pull it off as well. I guess to go in the C tier. Probably at the top. Oh, Doodle. F tier. Or whatever this thing is called. I hate everything about it. Its head is too big. It's got like one giant tooth with two eyes. Like, ew. Ew, ew, ew. Big mouth, too. I guess anatomy is all wrong. I hate every bit of it. Dreadnought, however, not bad. Top of C. Yamper. It used to go in the B tier by virtue of being a dog. There you go. I think you deserve, like, right there. And then, Bolton? Is that what it's called? Also pretty neat. I will also put it up here. There we go. Colemon. It's not bad. I like the big old red eye thing. Probably not going to put it too far up there, though. Carcole. It's got crazy eyes. That's about it. I like that it's a minecart, though. For being a minecart, it gets to go right there. And then Colossal, I think its name is. Not bad either. I'm going to put it probably right up here. Yeah, I think Dreadnought slightly. No. We'll come back to that. Applin. I guess go in the B tier. Oh my god, why is this so hard to decide? I'm sorry. Flapple. B tier. Low B tier. Ooh, Appleton. S tier. There you go. It's incredible. I love the concept of an apple pie Pokemon. It's amazing. It's great. It's satisfying, I guess. It's very droopy. I remember seeing one cartoon of it. It was very adorable. And then it had a very bad ending. But we won't talk about that. Apparently in lore, you can eat this mon somewhat. You can eat its pie shell thing. And it's like, alright, cool. Great. Alright. Silly Cobra. Solid B tier. There you go. Right there is probably good for you. No, I'm going to put you above Yamper. And then Sandaconda, he's just like me. He does not want to be bothered in the slightest. I might actually put him up in A tier. I think he's great. I think he's got a great color scheme. All the browns really work wonders for him. The browns and the tans and the, I guess, sand also. The Sandaconda do. Cramorant, very funny Pokemon. Although its wings are like very stiff, and I kind of don't like that. Seems like very stiff mon. I wish it was allowed to like have more, range of motion so I could be sold on it better. Still gets a B tier from me. Very solid. Probably put it right there. This thing, fish. Bam. You get to go above the. Actually, no. The bug is better than you. What am I saying? Sharper fish. It's got a mustache. I hate facial hair on Pokemon. Stop it. Toxel? It literally has a diaper, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna put it in A tier. I think it's cute. It really does. It really does look like a baby. Like it's got the very plump cheeks and the smushed head, and of course the tongue, I guess, sticking out. Of course, Toxtricity also gets that A tier for me. It would be S tier. Man, should I make it S tier? I don't know. I kind of reserve those for like the ones I kind of have nostalgia and I just really enjoy. Like I have a personal connection to those. Loki form, we're not gonna worry about that. It goes down there. Yeah, there we go. All right. I will say bigger fan of the purple and yellow than I am of the purple and blue. Firebug. It's not not the worst thing in the world. I hate the little mustache though. At least with this one, I know it's also got a mustache, but at least it kind of looks covered up. It's not like just a mustache. It's also like supposed to be like an X, I guess, because it's got the eyebrows too. Nonetheless, I like this one a lot. I will put it behind the apple. Ooh, here we go. Clobbopus and Grapplock. There we go. I love the punchy squids. First, Clobbopus, great animation, great walking animation where it's just waddling at you. And then Grapplocked, very good color scheme. I like it a lot. The only thing I will diss it for is its mouth, which is this little crevice right there, the V. It's weird. It's like it has no neck, so the mouth is like in the chest, which is nonetheless, still an S tier for me. Teacup Mon. It's not the worst possessed item in the world. I'll put it in here in B tier. I'll probably put it like with these other unevolved forms. In fact, I think I like it the most. And then Poltegeist. It can go like right beside its pre-evo. Hatterene. Or hat something. Hat. It gets to go right there. Hat something else. I also really like this one. It gets to go probably. I'm gonna put it like right there at the top of B, and then at the bottom of A is Hatterene, or I think that's what it's called. Impidimp. C tier. Top of C. Actually, no. I've grown to like Impidimp just a little bit. I can't deny. I would have put it in B tier before, but it still gets to go like right there. Now I think about it, I'm going to put green above the running rabbit. Morgrim. A tier. In fact, it gets to go like up here. I really like the pink and the green. And his lore is very cool. I watched G Noggin's video on like the lore of Grimmsnarl, and it is very cool. Like there's a lot of thought put into the lore and like design of this mon, because it's like based off of fairy tales and whatnot. Various fairy tales. Like the reason why it has green legs is because of some character in like the King Arthur series. I don't know. I'm not gonna get like too involved into it, but nonetheless, very cool lore behind Morgrim. And Grimmsnarl looks like the Attack Titan from Attack on Titans. You know, I gotta give it an S tier. How am I gonna order this? I think I want this. Actually, no. I think it looks good for now. I might change my mind later, but nonetheless, this dude, Obstagoon, that's its name. A tier. Very cool. He just looks like Kiss. What could I say? It looks like the bodyguard for like a Kiss concert. Like he's the what do they call him? The bouncer. Can't get in unless you're cleared. Berserker, F tier. Awesome. I hate everything about it. It's not Meowth in the slightest. The only positive thing I have to say about it is like the Viking helmet it has. But other than that, no. Nothing on this thing works for me. Like the weird sharp paw things. The beard is a big no-no. The big wide mouth is a no-no. The eyes are okay, but also don't really fit it. The body shape is also weird. I hate everything about it. Stop it. This thing. Cursed Corsola gets to go in the B tier. And also, I know that I don't have the pre-evos, but I think those are considered, like for Obstagoon and Cursula, I think those are considered Galarian forms on their own, so we'll get to that later. Otherwise, this goes solidly in the B tier. I actually do kind of like it. It's not bad. I think it probably... Yeah, right there. There we go. Break up the kiddos just a little bit. Surf-fetched. Big pointy stick. I just don't like the eyebrows. I hate them. I know it adds to his smugness. Like, stop looking at me like that, man. You're scary. Right there. Oh, God. Mr. Rhyme. Charlie Choplin or whoever. But, no. This is... I can't bring myself to put this in, like, C tier. It can't happen. Is there? Is that a good spot? I might actually take it over Emo Inteleon. Alright. Rune something. Runerigus? I actually do... It has like a weird bold outline on it. So I actually do like the weird bold outline. It has to go like right there, I think. Actually, yeah, there we go. I'm probably gonna put it below the... Nah, above the dog. Alright. Milkmon. Don't ask me what this is made out of. It's milk. And nothing else. But it's also pretty basic. So... it probably lands like right here in the unoffensive part of C tier. Which is so far... Actually, there we go. Unoffensive, these two. Scorbunny and Milkery, I think its name is. Alchemy. I have a friend that likes Alchemy. Doesn't really do much for me. I will put it at the top of C, though. For lack of better options. Phalanx. This gets an A from me. I find it neat. They're 5 Pokemon in one, and they just march. They look like Kirby enemies, which gets a pass from me. Pincurchin. Pretty much like the one Alolan dude. Something else. I don't know what its name is. Maybe that's Pincurchin. Maybe this is Pincurchin? I don't know. Pukumuku was the other one. This is Pincurchin. That's right. It's got a butt face. That's about all I could say about it. It's not offensive. I'll put it like here-ish. Right there. That's fine. Snom, also butt face, but much better. A tier. Frosmoth, I actually do find it to be pretty elegant. It gets to go. I almost do want to put it in A tier, because I really do like it. I think I will go ahead and put that in the A tier. Behind Snom, of course. Our Lord and Savior Snom. Stonejourner? I'm sorry to my friend who really likes Stonejourner, but I don't. I think it's too blocky. There you go. That's the reason. Probably better than the fish, though. But speaking of blocks, Penguin with ice on its head is very funny. It gets to go right there beside its funny pal Cramorant. That's an alternate form. It gets to go down there. Indeedee twins. Also solid. Can't say I find anything offensive with them. And I did win. What was it? My own my own Pokemon draft league with Indeedee M's. So it's cool. It's just cool. We're gonna put this actually. I'll put them right there for now. Morpeko. I think this is a pretty cool regional Pikachu. It gets to go right there. There you go. I do like Angry Morpeko better, so I'm actually gonna just do that. There we go. Elephantmon. Pretty solid colors. I do like it. And it's pretty cute, so pretty solid B tier. Bam, right there. And then Copper Raja, not as fun. But the deep green is pretty neat, but it's just got a weird body shape to it. Like the trunk is cool, but it's attached to a block. Like this whole thing is too blocky for me. They gotta stop with like the polygonal shapes and go back to more like creature, like, you know, like Greenant, for example. Like that looks like a creature that could live like in my world, like, you know, minus the eyes. It's just, it needs to be more creature shaped, like not circles and squares and triangles, you know. And they keep just making circles and squares and triangles. Like these creatures need to feel like, you know, feel like they actually have a flowing body, if that makes sense. This thing, Dracozolt. I think it's pretty funny. I will actually put it up in the A tier. I think it's, well, all right, there's two. I'm putting that and Dracovish up in A tier. I love these two mons. And they both have like the green and red dinosaur tail, but like, I don't know. They're both very funny to me. Arcto, whatever it is, Arctozolt, also pretty funny. Like that one. And this one, probably the worst of the bunch. Its head is on backwards, which is funny, but I don't know. If I could see it animated more or well or better, I might be sold on it. But for now, probably top of C tier. Duraludon. I hate this thing's anatomy. It's gonna go in the D tier, along with Stonejourner. It's just, I don't know how this thing walks or waddles or whatever. And it's, again, the isometric shapes or whatever you call them. Like the squares, the triangles, and the pentagons, I guess. It just doesn't look like a creature. It looks like a stapler instead. Like, please stop. Dreepy. Pretty solid, I guess. Probably at the tail end of B. This thing. Pretty solid, too. Probably somewhere in the middle of B tier. I'd probably put it right there. And then, Dragapult. Pretty solid A tier. I do like the tail and like the jet bomber thing it's got going on. I'll put that right there for now. Zacian and Zamazenta. I'm gonna put them in as like their I'm just gonna use one form to represent them. I like Sword Doggo a lot. I think it's a great design. Very terrorizing in like every single competitive format you can imagine for Pokemon. Even Unite, I've heard nowadays, is getting terrorized by this thing. And then Shield Doggo. I actually like the more beat up and rugged Shield Doggo than like the normal. In fact, I think I like it even more than Zamazenta or Zacian crowned. So yeah, put those in the back. And we got one more Pokemon. We got Eternatus. I think I just like the dragon form more than the hand. And it's also pretty solid A tier. I like the color schemes a lot. Right there it goes. All right, is this good? I feel like I should probably bump Hatterene down just a little bit. There we go. All right, that is all the base form mons. Moving on to, I guess, alternate forms. Galarian. Oh wait, holy crap! Hold the phones. Hold the everything. We still got DLC mods. Sorry. Kubfu. I don't like it. not that much. It does nothing for me. Urshifu's, however, pretty cool, pretty solid. Top of B with it. Reindeer with big brain. C tier. Very cool color though. I like the forest green, I guess you could call it, with the grays. Actually, good color scheme. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, it doesn't have the horses. Ah, that's a little awkward. Well, the horses, Spectrier would go in the A tier, probably in front of Corviknight, if you could imagine it. And then, Ice Horse, probably somewhere in B tier, probably in front of Greedent. Well, actually, no, in front of the Indeedee twins, I think. That's probably where I put it. Then we got Regieleki, which I think is pretty neat. And then Regidrago, which goes at the top of here. I think I might actually like it. There we go. We'll put some separation between the two. All right. So there you go. Finally, the Galarian Pokedex. You can imagine Spectrier right up here, and then Glastrier somewhere down here. Nonetheless, we gotta move on. All right, and we have finally found the screen for the thing, whatever the thing is, the regional forms. All right, starting off, Galarian Meowth. We are adding a row below, making it F tier. Putting gray over it, and there you go. Dumped right into F tier. I hate everything. Everything I hate about Berserker, I also don't like about Galarian Meowth. So there you go. No further questions. Hisuian Arcanine. I mean, Growlithe. I think it's cool. I would probably choose, like, I don't know, better hairstyle for it, but hey, A tier. Solid A tier. Solid colors. It's still Growlithe. Love it. Hisuian Arcanine. Also love it. S tier. The smoke clouds, like the volcano clouds and stuff, super cool. Super cool grays to go with the fiery orange. My Little Ponyta. D tier. Overly cute. I like the original Ponyta and Rapidash, but I think these don't quite do it for me. I don't know if it's just like something about them. And this one, it's got like weirdly straight hair. Feels, I don't know, feels weird to me. Feels off. I do like the hooves though. Like they're very, I don't know. They're neat is all I'll say. I don't know. There's just something off about their design. I do like the color scheme though. Don't get me wrong. Just wish they had handled it a bit differently for a unicorn Pokemon. Galarian Slowpoke. I actually don't like the yellow that much. It gets a C tier. Even if he still is a floppy boy that I would otherwise put in A or S tier. The yellow, not my first color. The purple though, that's pretty cool. And the arm cannon. I didn't figure Slowbro to be like a steady shooter, but he is, I guess. A tier. Galarian Farfetch'd. They don't really do too much with the leak, I'll be honest. Probably C tier. Hisuian Voltorb. A tier. I like the eyes a lot. And I think the wooden carve on the bottom is a pretty cool adaptation, I guess? Is that what you would say? Or pretty cool, I don't know. They just did something different. And then Hisuian Electrode, also A tier. I like the eye carvings. I think it helps it a lot. I still think Voltorb is cooler, but that's just me. Smokestack's Wheezing, also A tier. It pulls off the mustache and beard fairly well. They look like well and proper gentlemen that have like 15% of the total economy of Galar. Like they're definitely like, you know, JP Morgan and whoever else, Rockefeller. I like them. They're yeah, and the smokestacks on their top hats, very cool too. Mr. Mime, not a fan of the mutton chops, buddy. You get to go down in the D tier. Very ugly. All three Galarian birds. I think these are all worthy of S tier. But I will say, Moltres, probably the coolest freaking mon, like, possibly ever. Like the red and the pink and the black, it all just mixes in wonderfully to make a devilishly cool Pokemon. Same with Hisuian Typhlosion. Normally, I put normal Typhlosion in the B tier, but I think it's actually cooler than normal Typhlosion. I know that's a very contradictory opinion, but look at that. Come on, you're gonna tell me the red and purple flames aren't cool with like the little, like, I don't know, neck piece. I think it's neat. I'm gonna put it like up there. There we go. Galarian Slowking. The the shell is taking complete control of the mon. I think that actually lowers it just a little bit. Actually, no, it's got a cape. What am I saying? It gets to go up here. Yeah, no, it gets a cape, and it's like purple and pink, and like the shell is all right. The gym, yeah, no, pretty cool. Hisuian Quillfish. I will say, rather cool improvement over the original. The color scheme is much better, and the tail is, I don't know, it's got a 6 on it. That's neat. Hisuian Sneasel. Not bad. It's also just kind of, it's just there for me. Kind of same with Galarian Corsola. Like, it's all right. I'm going to put it like that. Kissagoon, B tier, as well as Lino. We finally got our first B tiers. We got our first pretty goods of the tier list. I think I like Zigzagoon a little more because it does fit that like explosiveness of, you know, rock or whatever. The Kiss explosiveness. I don't know if that's an actual term, but you know. Hisuian thing, Zamorat. Also cool color scheme. I gotta say, the Hisuian forms, they got very good color schemes. They knew what they were doing in that game. And I'm gonna put that up in A tier. Like, Typhlosion and Samurott, not two Pokemon I've really paid attention to in the past, but their Hisuian forms, good. Goot. This thing, Lilligant, I actually think it lost a little bit of what made it pretty neat. So, D tier it goes. I don't like the dancing legs, I guess. I don't know. If it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be balancing like a ballerina, almost. It looks like it's doing like the ballerina step for sure. Which is a lot, it's a lot harder than it looks, by the way. I'm not gonna tell you the tales of my exploits, but oh boy, it's pretty tough to do. Ice Darumaka. Pretty neat. I'm going to put it up there for now. And then I actually do like Galarian Darmanitan quite a bit. I think he actually has to go up in the A tier. Probably right there for now. We'll put this in the back. This thing. I forget what it's called. But right there. Excuse me. Zorua and Zoroark arc, both. Actually, I'm gonna put that in the S tier. I think it's very cool. Like, I do prefer the original color scheme of Zoroark, but holy moly, do you like the I don't know, the wispy tendrils almost of Galarian Zoroark? Those are great. Very cool. Thank you, Pokemon, for including that. It's a very neat mon. I think I might actually put it like above the other two birds for now. Stunfisk, but it's a Pokemon bear trap, Pokeball bear trap. Pretty funny by design. but I don't think I'm gonna put it higher than C. Braviary. I think it's got a pretty good color scheme. Make us go in B tier. It's probably gonna go at the top here. Slugoo. It's like got a shell. It lives in a shell. I think it's a pretty solid C tier. And then Goodra somehow gets even more sad. B tier. B tier for days. There you go. Avalugg, still not a fan. They didn't really do too much to improve it either, other than, I guess they changed its body type and threw in some rocks, but it's still the same old, like, why did you make this? Why is it so triangular and not good? Probably like right there. Yeah, that's fine. Hisuian Decidueye. I really don't like the color scheme, I'll be honest. I like the hat. It's a pretty cool hat. But I don't know. It's got too many colors almost. Like if you got red, I don't know. Feels like there's better ways to complement red than what they went with. So we'll put it like right. I'll probably put it like right there. Sneasler, this is an abomination. Not quite glaring me out, but there you go. And then Overquill, not bad. Not bad at all. And there you go. That's regional forms. Now we got one more freaking thing to cover, which is the Gigantamax forms. All right, here we are at the Gigantamax forms. I'm not going to spend too long on them because holy moly, this video has probably already gone on long enough. So let's get started. Rillaboom playing that concert, B tier. Cinderace on top of the ball, A tier. Sniper Inteleon, I think it's a pretty cool gimmick. Corviknight, A tier. Probably right there. UFO, whatever its name is, also very neat design. This just makes it look like a battleship. Dreadnought becomes Dreadnought, I guess. Corcole or Carcole, whatever it is, doesn't really do too much with the design. C tier. Apple. I like the melting apple pie. I'll put it like right there. Silly Cobra becomes very silly. But not silly enough. I don't know. Tornado aspect, not too fun. Mega Toxtricity becomes a giant amp. It's all right. B tier. Gigantamax Cinescorch. I also kind of like it. B tier. Hatterene. It doesn't do too much. It's not the worst. It's almost like a tower. So I'll put it in the A tier. I like how it becomes the tower and there's like the, princess or whatever trapped. S tier, first S tier, the Attack Titan, the true form of the Attack Titan. There you go. Aaron Yeager up in A tier. I mean S tier. Cake. I like the various designs of the cake. B tier. Elephant becomes an actual, it just becomes a shape. C tier. I don't know. It still looks weird. I'm putting it down in D tier. Skyscraper. This one becomes a skyscraper. Duraludon. I just like that it's a building. Not gonna lie to you. Bottom of B tier for me. Handmon. Eternatus becomes a hand. Spaceship. I think the bug pulls off the UFO aspect a lot better. It's going to the C tier. Urshifu. B tier, solid, both of them. There you go. At the top. Charizard, amazing. I love it. It looks great. Fantastic. Lots of flames. It's like a very deep shade of orange. It's like an ancient dragon almost come to life. So, too cool. Butterfree, I don't think they really did too much with it, but that doesn't mean it's not offensive. So, it's inoffensive. I'll put it like right there. I think the wings are pretty neat. Pikachu becomes OG Chubby Pikachu. A tier. Good joke from the devs. I will probably put it like above. There you go. Long Cat Meowth, also A tier joke. Machamp, I really like the black pants. I think they did great. That was a great design choice. Makes him look much more like a, I don't know, like a demon wrestler almost. Like he is supposed to be like the champ, so maybe boxer even. Either way, Gengar opens a portal straight to hell. You die if you enter that portal. S tier. Kingler. I like the, I like the beard and the mustache. It's just the claws are a little, I don't know. I feel like they could have done something different with the claws. Right there it goes. Lapras, A tier. I like it quite a bit. It looks like a cruise liner almost. At least the back of it does. Like it's actually like carrying a small cruise liner or something, like a vacation boat or whatever you call them. A tier. Eevee. No, this is gonna go like down here. It's not offensive, like I said. It's all right. Snorlax becomes the World Tree. Didn't see that one coming, but it's great. A tier, probably right there. Actually, I'm gonna bump Corviknight down just a little bit. I've been meaning to do that. Probably goes like right here. Garbodor becomes such a huge pile of trash that like everything in the city gets wrecked by it. Very funny stuff. B tier. Venusaur becomes, I don't know what he becomes. I don't like it too much. I like the crown, but that's about it. It can probably go like right there. Actually, no. Definitely bottom of C. And then finally, Blastoise becomes like a freaking battleship. That is cool. And it's got its back turned. A tier. Like, I love what they did with Mega Sceptile. Love that they're doing it again with Blastoise, where he's got the back turned to you. A tier. All right. Does this look good? I think it looks stellar. Actually, I'm going to move Orbeetle down. just a tiny bit. Right there. Corviknight should probably go down a little bit too. Okay, there we go. We're perfect now. All right. Thank you all for watching this incredibly long-winded series. I don't know what I'll be doing next as far as tier lists go, if I'll even be doing tier lists again. So, but they did get some good views, so thank you to those that did watch. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I really should remember to say that at the beginning of the video. Maybe I should just have DG edit it in sometime. All right. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time on Hooky Hour. Bye.